Hi, my name is Keiser, and this is my capstone project for my Master's of Music in Music Technology with Southern Utah University. I was asked to conduct the Voices United concert for 2023, which is the Pride concert for the city of Harrisburg. This is a major undertaking as it involves a hybrid choir of different churches that are LGBTQIA accepting and welcoming, as well as the Harrisburg Gay Men's Chorus and the Central Pennsylvania Women's Chorus. Since this is during the summertime, one of the issues that we tend to face is that people go on vacations, there's different things going on work-wise, different festivals in the area, and also illnesses. And so being able to get everybody at rehearsal at one time tends to be a little difficult. So my goal was to try to come up with an idea that would help with preparing all of the singers for the concert itself. And this actually works out great for my capstone project. What I decided to do was to create specialized rehearsal tracks for the singers. So between myself and my accompanist, we worked together on recording the accompaniment tracks for both Sing by Pink Zebra and also You Are Mine, arranged by Mark Hayes. We did this multiple different ways, once with live recording and then doing it with a MIDI compatible keyboard directly into Logic. Part of the reason for the recording of the accompaniment was not only to help the singers as they're preparing to be able to hear what would be happening as they're singing, but also to create an accompaniment track for future performances when an accompanist may not be available, and also for other directors to be able to utilize this if they do not have a live accompanist available. So that would be part one of the project. The next part would be the part dominant tracks, which was we used a Carbon 49 MIDI controller in Logic. And what I did is I recorded each voice part separately. So we have the accompaniment track being played, and then I recorded just the soprano line. And then I had another line that was just the altos, and then just the tenors, just the basses. If there was a descant, we did the descant. And then in order to make it so that the singers would be able to hear primarily their part, I kept the panning in the center and panned everybody else's voice to the left, so they would hear the other voices happening in their left ear at a softer level, because I also lowered that level down. So not only are they rehearsing with their part, which is dominant, they can still hear what's happening in the other voices, so they have an idea what's going to happen whenever they are put together with the other choir members. And they're also hearing the accompaniment track. We found that this actually worked out very well, helping the singers prepare for the concert. And the end of this presentation, you'll be able to hear a little bit of clips from the actual concert itself to see how it worked. Other things that we did in order to try to help with the performance was we did video the rehearsals, and some of them were done where the MP4 was sent out to the choir members, or links were sent out to the choir members. The manager of the women's chorus did live streaming and recorded some of those rehearsals as well for those who were not able to be there, so that they would have an opportunity to not only hear what was happening and be able to get their notes ahead of time in the changes in the music from the directors and also with the choir members, but also be able to watch the conductor from the same type of view as if they were sitting in the choir, and be able to rehearse at home utilizing that, so they were able to get familiar with our facial expressions and our gestures. So when they were able to make it into rehearsal, especially if they were not able to make it up until the dress rehearsal, they were ready to go go in prepared because they knew exactly what our movements were going to be like, what our facial expressions were going to be like, what notes they needed to have in their music. They were prepared because they were able to rehearse singing along with the choir at home. And they were also able to rehearse utilizing the part dominant tracks. For the combined choir pieces, there were approximately 75 singers, and for the smaller choir, which was one of my hybrid choirs that consisted of the open and affirming and welcoming LGBTQIA churches, there were approximately 22 singers, a violinist, and also the pianist.